Okay, so now we know what we want. And now we are ready to install this goal into our future. And when we have troubles, right, we will always remember our future. We will remember our goal. And that's why we're doing this guided meditation. So what I want you to do, I want you to close your eyes. And I want you to find a comfortable place. And I really want you to follow my voice. My voice will go with you. And what I want you to do is that I want you to breathe in and out of your nose. 1, 2, 3. And as you do that, I want you to feel that you are being relaxed. You are feeling relaxed. And what I want you to do is that I want you to really imagine that you're walking on a beach. You're walking in this beautiful, gorgeous beach in a beautiful day. In fact, where the sand is absolutely smooth and abundant. And you can feel it with your feet as you walk along this beach. And as you walk along this beach, you start feeling the warmth of the sun on your cheeks and your shoulders and your entire body as you walk easily and effortlessly on this beach. Now what I want you to do is that I want you to start hearing the sound of what's around the beach. The birds, the sound of the waves crashing. In fact, the sounds of your thought within. I want you to hear everything around you. As you go easily and effortlessly on this walk by the beach. And what I want you to do is that I want you to just start seeing what you see at this moment. The beautiful blue sky, the beautiful waves crashing, and the sand. I want you to see all this as is now, as beautiful as it is. And this is making you very relaxed, but not too relaxed. In fact, if you feel like you are too relaxed, perhaps it's time that you just let go and don't be too relaxed. And yet relax enough that you feel that you are hearing my voice, because my voice will travel with you as we go into this journey into our future. Now what I want you to do is that I want you to imagine that you're sitting down now by the beach and you decided to just really lay down on the sand, and you feel the warmness of the sand, the bumpiness of the sand, but this is making you feel very comfortable. And what I want you to do now is that I want you to imagine that your entire existence is lifting out of your body and it's going all the way up into the sky, easily and effortlessly, all the way up into the sky. Now what I want you to do is that I want you to go all the way towards the future. And sometimes that direction is different for everybody. For some people is forward, some people is backwards. Some people is to the left and other to the right. But whatever direction that might be, let it be a sign that is the right direction for you. So trust your subconscious mind now and keep going all the way into the future, all the way into the future, into the moment that you actually got your goal or your outcome. And I step into your body and see how your body fits you. Your feet are with your soul and your knees are in the right position and your shoulders and your hand, and you know that this body is you, the you from now, the future. And what I want you to do is that I want you to look through your own eyes and see what you saw at this moment in the future, and hear what you heard at this moment in the future. And I want you to feel what you felt at that moment now in the future, the moment that you actually got your goal. And I want you to feel how that feel when you know that you had this now. As you feel that you have already accomplished this, and it's making you feel that you already have it now. And you know you have it now. Now what I want you to do is that I want you to hear what other people are saying because you accomplished this goal. What are you saying to yourself? What are your family members saying? Or your spouse? Or anyone you know and around you are saying? Sometimes people say good things. Sometimes other people say very good things. But whatever that might be a sign that you have accomplished this goal now. And as you do that, what I want you to do is that I want you to imagine that your existence is lifting again all the way into the future, 15 minutes after you knew you got your goal. And I want you to see yourself in this picture and look at yourself 15 minutes after you got your goal and see what you saw. See yourself in this picture and see how you have already achieved what you wanted. Now what I want you to do is that I want you to take this picture with your hand and I want you to place it right there in your timeline. Just like you placing perhaps a Polaroid in a frame, or you placing a piece of domino in a domino line. You are placing it right there. And I want you to do is that I want you to seal it in the same way how you seal a Tupperware container, that you know when exactly it's locked in or when it's closed, that you know it won't move. And as you do that, I want you to see yourself in that picture achieving that goal. Now what I want you to do is from that moment in the future, I want you to look towards now and see how every single event easily and effortlessly is shifting and changing for you to achieve this goal now. All the way towards now, every event is shifting and changing for you to achieve this goal now, easily and effortlessly. Now, what I want you to do is that I want you to look all the way from that moment in the future to even farther in the future and see how now you have achieved this one thing and now you have the process to achieve anything else. And as you travel into the future, you feeling the excitement of you accomplishing this goal and the next one and even the one after. And you feel the excitement of knowing that you have found a process of going into the future and visualizing and see what you want now, easily and effortlessly. And as you come back from that moment in the future all the way towards now, what I want you to do is that I want you to really look at those events from the future toward now and see them shifting and changing for you to achieve anything that you want easily and effortlessly. And as you go all the way towards now, I want you to pass now and keep going into the past. All the way back into the past. All the way back into the past to the moment that you were born. And I want you to see yourself the day that you were born, when you're coming out of the womb. And I want you to imagine that you are the person who's holding this baby, you. And I want you to hold this baby in your arms. And I want you to tell this baby, I got you. I will always have you. And I want you to look at this baby and I want you to see it very carefully as this baby opens its eyes and is looking at you, knowing that you from the future are holding you from the past. And what I want you to do is that I want you to tell yourself, I love you unconditionally, no matter what. And as you do that, I want you to imagine that you are holding this baby from the past, the day that you were born, all the way into 1 year, into 2 years. And when you start walking, I want you to imagine that you're holding this baby hand as both of you walk, you and baby you, and see how you are always holding you when you were younger. And as you do that, I want you to move all the way to 3, 4 years old, 5, 6, and when it's about 7, I want you to just let go of the hand and let the baby walk in front of you. Let this child walk in front of you as you always be behind this child, observing and protecting this child from anything and everything that is not what you want. And as you move and as you walk behind, see how you walk in front all the way towards now. All the way towards now. And when you get to now, I want you to feel that there is somebody behind you, guarding you, protecting you, and giving you all the opportunities you need. Because it's the you from the future now who is behind you now. And what I want you to do is that I want you to imagine that your substance is still flying way above the air. And the substance all of a sudden is just decided to go into this theater and sit down as an spectator in this theater. And as the curtain of this performance opens, I want you to see that it's you who's walking in, as you, the observant, is looking at you. And I want you to imagine that this huge bright light is showing up all the way from above the skies into the theater, right into your forehead. And what I want you to do is that I want you to imagine how your toes are filling up with this light, and your ankles all the way up to your knee, just like if you were an empty glass. This light is filling you up. This light of abundance and love and unlimited possibilities and opportunities. And as this light is filling you up all the way up into your stomach, all the way up into your chest, all the way up, all the way towards your hand and up your neck, into your ears and your jaw and your nose and your eyes, until you and the light are one. And as you feel this light of love, of unconditional love, I want you to send this light from your chest all the way into you who is at the stage. And I want you to see how this light from your chest is filling up you from the stage on the toes, all the way up to the knees, all the way up to the shoulders, and the entire body is just light and is connecting to you. And what I want you to do is that I want you to imagine that you and the substance you are really close to each other. And I want you to feel how you're sending this light towards you, and I want you to tell you, I forgive you for everything that you've done and everything that you will do. I will always forgive you and love you no matter what. And as you do that, I want you to see the person from the stage telling you the substance, I forgive you too. And I love you no matter what. Thank you for always protecting me. And as both of you look at each other into the eye, I want you to imagine that you're hugging and hugging very tight until you decide to say it's okay to let you go. And as you let go of your substance, is moving all the way up, all the way up, all the way up into the light. And you, from now, I want you to all the way come back to now and step into your body, knowing that you already have your goal now, easily and effortlessly. And when I count backwards to 1, I want you to step by step start to be awake. 10, 9, 7, 4, 2, 1. And now you can wake up and open your eyes. Now, since you're awake, what I want you to do is that I want you to drink some water. And I want you to now look at your goal once again and make sure that your goal is specific, is realistic, and is time. And I want you to write to me and tell me if the process worked or didn't work. And if you need my help, please don't hesitate to email me or contact me. Thank you.